Hello. Good afternoon. Today's Wednesday. Yes, it is Wednesday. So yesterday we had ballet. Today, let's have a lunch date. How about that? So I am getting ready to prep my lunch. As you guys know, or may not, I am transitioning from my current location. So I've been packing everything up. So having prepared food has been awesome. And you guys, when your friends love you and know that you are contending for your health, they want to help you. Those are the kind of friends you need. So look what my sweet friend brought me yesterday. She brought me some celery already cut up, some bell peppers. Is that awesome? And also some cucumbers. So I'm like, wow. And they're already cut and cleaned and washed. And yes, she washed her hands and all of that. So we're safe. And she also brought me some lemons from her garden. Isn't that nice? And then what else do I have? I got some almonds. You guys, what kind of friends do you have in your life that are helping you? Are they supporting your goals or not? Look at that. All of this. Hey, Angela. Classic hummus. And then look at these guys. Some cuties. So now I have like all of this food to pick from, whereas before I was keeping it like super simple. Still really simple, still kind of on my program, but it does give me a little bit of variety. So for my protein, I've been doing chicken. So this is this prepared chicken because I just don't have the cooking facilities right now. I mean, I have a stove. You can see the stove back there, but the pots and pans, everything's already put together. So what I want to know from you guys is, how are you doing? You guys that normally work in offices, are you missing that kind of camaraderie? Are you feeling like, I just want to have lunch with someone? I'm here, hey. Or what? Like, what's going on? Are you eating all the snacks? I know there's a lot of posts and jokes and stuff about, all the snacks are gone if you've eaten all their snacks. And there may be some truth to that. And you know what? That's okay, right? We all have these things. And so I just would like to kind of just go over with you what I'm doing for lunch. I promised to do that. Actually, coincidentally, starting last Wednesday, I'm like, okay, hey, I need to get back on my game. My eating had gotten out of control. I was going out all the time, and the weight was just going up. So, Monday was the first day. I promised to come on and keep you guys updated. And so what I'm doing with this chicken, so it comes in like 9-ounce portions. Hey, Cheryl. Comes in 9-ounce portions, and so for protein for this kind of chicken, it's white meat chicken. So I will do a 7-ounce portion of this. I'm not actually weighing it because I do this pretty regularly, so I can kind of eyeball what 7 ounces is. So this here, what I'm showing is like probably 2.5. That's the one thing I do love about chicken, is that you do get a lot of it. So anyways, just gonna open this up. Everything's put away, so we're just using this handy little utility knife. Don't judge me. It's okay. It opened the package. That's all we need. And so I'll just pull out a little bit more, and I'll show you kind of what 7 ounces looks like. That's probably close enough. So there you have it. That's a lot of chicken, right? I didn't really have that up there for that long. Totally awesome. And then, so my sweet friend gave me some veggies already. Hey, Sanji. Hey, Daphne. And so what I'm going to do is just pick a little bit of everything. So it's nice to have some variety, right? Because health is important in nutrients, and to the extent that we can get that from different kinds of food, the better off we're going to be. So yes, I talk about keeping it simple, and that is super important, particularly when you're just starting out, and really any time, because it, takes less time to cook, takes less time to shop, prep, and then also eat. And you don't have to rely on, what do I feel like eating? It's like, no, I'm having a protein, I'm having a healthy fat, and I'm also going to have some carbs with your vegetables. So, cucumbers, super low carb veggie, and 1 serving of this vegetable, if you're one of my clients, you totally get what I'm talking about. 1 serving is about 1/2 cup. So she cut these nice and thick. Again, this is my sweet friend that brought me all these veggies yesterday. And then, so I'm just going to go with 4 of those. Celery, also super low calorie and low carb veggie. And so we're going to have another 1 serving. This is about 1/2 cup. So she made these nice little bite-sized pieces, so you can see that. Hey, Charlene, how are you doing? Hey, Janet. So you can see that these are, kind of smallish. You can't see them. My fingers are in the way. So kind of smallish pieces. But again, 1/2 cup is going to be a serving. And then Look at this, y'all, my faves. I totally love these colored peppers. And actually, when I went to the store, they were out of them. I wanted to get the mini peppers because why? Easier to prep, and I don't actually have to cut them. But my sweet friend that gave these to me already cut them, so it's awesome. So, and the same thing with this is a 1/2 cup serving. So, and that's, you know, so I'm gonna just take 4 of each color so I have a little bit of variety. So that's some orange ones, we've got some yellow ones, and then let's get in here and get some red ones out, and so we're good. So I've changed up my nutrients a little bit from what I've been eating all week, which has been, you know, I did have the mini cubes, and I was doing the Wild Wonders tomatoes, if you guys remember that I dropped on the floor. Was that yesterday? Yeah, I think yesterday I was doing ballet. I was doing the most. And let's see what else. Oh, and so I'm gonna have some guacamole. So guacamole is gonna be my healthy fat. Now, ideally, this would be avocado, and you would cut it yourself and take the seed out and scoop it out and all of that. But, you know, minimal resources right now. I'm trying to get my place packed up. So I'm just going with guacamole. Other kind of downside about getting the prepared guacamole is that they do put salt in it, but I'm only using like 2 tablespoons. So there's, you know, 1 big old scoop, plopping it right on there. And another big scoop, that's probably a little bit more than 2 tablespoons. So we'll put that back in the container so we're not cheating. And then I'll lick the spoon later. So much for later. Okay, so you guys, that's lunch. I would like sit and eat this, but it was gonna take her. Hey Annie, how you doing, sweet friend? So anyway, so this is lunch today. And again, I would hang out here and eat with you guys, but you can so much crunch. It's gonna take a long time. And that's good, right? Because eating slow food stays in our system. It takes our bodies longer to process that. We get all those nutrients, all those vitamins. And what does that do? That helps us stay full longer. Much better nutrition, much better for you. So, when I said in the title of this video, I'm just like, hey, Lisa, I'm so bummed we are not going to be able to connect, but so good to see you. Thanks for jumping on. So what I was talking about in terms of like, you know, your gut biome, and I talked about a couple of days ago, these nutrients, right? Get them in your body and, you know, be healthy. And, you know, if you have other health conditions, you know, diabetes, you know, y'all know that's my heart. I got to talk about the diabetes, particularly pre-diabetes. You want to really, really, really focus on your health. And then also hypertension. So 2 of my own personal kind of missions, if you will, to not have people have that because it runs in my family. And so I've lost some family members because of those things, and also heart disease. So, you know, I want to be healthy. I want y'all to be healthy, and I'm here to help you do that. And I'm hoping that I can give you some inspiration here with these vegetables. So what I was saying earlier about the vegetables staying in your system and staying with you longer and helping you stay full, you know, it's almost like a slow release vitamin because, you know, it just takes a little bit of time. And hey, Karen, it takes a little bit of time for your body to use up those nutrients. And so you stay full longer. And, you know, I can sit here and binge on this. You know, these are nice and crunchy. You know, you like those salty, crunchy snacks. So this is crunchy, right? Forget the chips. That's not going to help you. Get yourself some peppers or even some, you know, some cucumbers or some celery, right? So all these are crunchy things. If you're going to be doing mindless eating, hey, Max, how you doing? If you're going to be doing mindless eating, let's do it on something that's going to help you and not hurt you. So we can do an emotional eating chat some other time. I did post some links to some previous videos that I did. You know, your mental health, you guys, I want us to be, we got to get healthy. You know, I've been preaching that for a long time, but right now, for real, I think everybody's like heightened awareness about the importance of health. And so these are just some tips that I'm sharing with you that I have been practicing, and I would like to encourage you to try, and particularly now. You know, one of the things that people say a lot is, I don't have time to cook. I'm not sure you can use that excuse right now. And if it has been that you don't have time and you're still not cooking, I encourage you to look at the emotions behind that. And that's when we can really start digging in and getting into the mindset, getting, you know, pushing past some of that depression, pushing past some of that emotional eating, and really kind of drilling down into what's really going on and what was preventing you from doing that cooking. Because if you've been telling me time, it's not time right now. And, you know, maybe we have another couple of weeks ahead of us where we can do some work in that area, that so that when you can set the foundation, so that when you do get to your new normal, if that's going to an office, your kids are back in school, whatever your situation is, you will have established a foundation while you've had this time away from the office and away from driving around and going to the store and all the things. So on that note, I just want to thank everyone for jumping on. And just to recap, excuse me, if you missed it from the beginning, I did have a friend bring me over some vegetables. So those are the kind of friends you want in your life when you're contending for your health. So all sliced and ready to go. She brought me some cucumbers, some raw almonds, which is awesome. And let's see, I got some hummus. What else did she bring? Lemons from her garden. And there was something else. Some cuties. Where did the cuties go? They're still in the bag. And some cuties. So that was really sweet. And so I'm having that for lunch today instead of what I've been showing earlier this week. I am still using chicken as my protein because that was just easy to buy and keeps well in the freezer, and also will keep when I get on the road. So on that note, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for having pre-lunch with me. I'm going to go eat because I'm hungry. All right. Have an amazing day. Bye for now.